Hey everybody, welcome to this vlog for this past weekend. And it was a very, I guess you could say, progressive weekend. A very unprocrastinated weekend. Let's just say it was, well, it was basically, I had the word, it was on the tip of my tongue. Like I said, it was unprocrastinating. It was just, well, let's just put it, a very well decorated weekend. Yeah. Basically, we got all the Christmas decorations up. Again, you could check that video out here on my channel. But we basically got all the decorations up, the trees and everything. This here had been up already. And, you know, that was up like a little after Thanksgiving. But everything else finally was up over the past weekend, if not the past weekend. And we got help from my nephew, my 8-year-old nephew, who got dropped off this past Saturday because his parents were going to a company party for his mom's company, for her job, at Jackson Rancheria at the Jackson Casino, I believe. So anyway, he was here with us from basically the mid-second half of Saturday into most of all of Sunday. Yeah, so anyway, we ended up having him here, and it was a very active weekend, you know, very, like I say, very unprocrastinated. Basically, a get things done kind of weekend. Again, I can't think of the word right now. I had it before, because this is a redoing of my vlog, because the last one went over the 15-minute time limit. But it was like I said, like a very active weekend. The only thing my mom and I have left to do is the shopping or the Christmas gift doing. And basically because it's either 14 hours, 14 days, 13 days, blah blah hours and minutes, or 15 days straight up, or 14 nights straight up to the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. It's very, at least, we have very much all of the stuff that when you come into your relative's house, at least it's something you can look at. My family, again, my mom basically is like, what are we going to do? My mom is basically like, she's stressed for time. That's the thing with her. She's stressed for time. All because, she doesn't know when she's going to have time to do certain things. She doesn't know when she's going to have time to do certain things because of this teacher of hers. See, this teacher technically is giving her and this class, like I've mentioned in many videos before, this teacher is basically giving her in this class, like I said, over the past semester, a hard time. And what I mean by that is, recently this teacher, over the past week, basically didn't take one of my mom's assignments. You see, one of the assignments that my mom and her class has is they basically got to, how do I put this? They basically got to create their own Wiki page. They got to create a description, they got to type up a description, or write it, then type it up, as well as put the link, or hyperlink the article, or where they found the information. Well, my mom did all that. I helped her out. She did all that. But apparently this teacher, well, I didn't help her out. She did that at the school. That's my fault. She did that at the school during class. Apparently this teacher decides to throw at them, I guess at the last minute, oh, by the way, you can't have the same link. And if you do, I'm not going to take it. So basically, well, I'm not going to accept it. I'm not going to grade it. So basically my mom over this past weekend had to work on that yesterday. I mean, yesterday we went to church, went to Walgreens, came back, got coupons for Subway, went to Subway, was greeted and taken care of, if you will, had our sandwiches made by Jacob's cousin, if you will, who's part of basically the family through my brother-in-law. And yeah, Jacob's my 8-year-old nephew. But my brother-in-law, his niece, basically created our sandwiches, so that was good. And basically what happened was, we came back after that, had lunch, watched the 49ers beat the Dolphins, and then my mom started working a little bit on what she was going to say in the description. She went and did, I think for one of the rare times this year, during the school semester, she went and worked on it on the computer herself, and I think even started doing things on the computer without having to write it. I'm not really sure. But basically she had to do that. We had to figure out how to do the hyperlink thing on the Wiki page at the school, at the course materials section of the online portion for the class. Basically, she had to sign into the school, as everybody knows, online school, and basically go to her class, go to the course materials section, scroll down to the bottom, go to the subject that she's working on, and create the Wiki page, and create her own version of a Wiki page. So she did that, and again we had to figure out how the hyperlink worked there, because it's a little bit more, it's about the same as an email hyperlink, but it's different. Basically the little icon that she puts is like a little world blue icon, so you got to click on that, copy and paste, or type the link to the website in there, and if it works for you, you have to put a title. If not, that's fine. And by doing so, you'll be able to go to the page and to the site. Because if you don't do that, and it's just the link without being hyperlinked, then it's going to basically give you an internal server deal. An internal error server deal, or whatever. So we figured that out. She got that done, and she took a little break, worked on her, what she was going to put in the discussion board, basically the message board portion of the assignment. Two of them anyway, two separate ones for two separate books. So she did that, she typed that, she wrote that, and I think typed it up. I helped her post that. And then she had to do replies. Well, she did two of the replies, she had to do the replies to several students. So she does four different replies, two to the first form for the first book, and two for the other book. So she's writing that out, and she's kind of getting tired. You know, this typing and this writing's really getting to her. It's making her feel queasy. So basically, she has me late at night because I'm resting too. I was up late, not as late as people think I was, but I was up late, and I basically was trying to rest. And it's hard to rest when you have an 8-year-old nephew sometimes wanting you to do this and that. So I was trying to rest a little bit because I knew I was going to have to do something like that. So that's what I did. I rested. I tried to. And then when she finally decided, okay, it was my turn to type up the replies, because she would have done it if she didn't feel so out of it, didn't feel so tired. She would have done it herself. So I ended up typing up the replies for her, either first by doing two separately on a page of WordPad, and then doing two other ones directly on the board. So that's what I did. I did that for her so she could rest, take her shower, and sorry about that. I thought my dog wanted out. I think she just senses a cat around there. But anyway, wanted to basically rest and all that. Take a shower and rest. Because it was getting late. So I typed up the replies for her and posted them for her. And all I'm hoping is this teacher does not throw another last second or last minute addition or stipulation. What I'm afraid of is because basically my mom and her class were told, wait till 6 people on one of the forums, on the second forum, on the second discussion forum, wait till 6 other students have posted before you do replies. I'm only hoping and praying she doesn't add a stipulation by saying, oh, by the way, why did I only see 2 replies? You're supposed to do 6 replies. That's what I'm hoping she doesn't do. I pray to God she doesn't do that, because that would be basically the straw that broke the camel's back, if you know what I mean. So we did that. So that was all taken care of. My sister and her husband came and got my nephew a little after 9. So that was good. And let's see. Oh yeah, like I said, we got the decorations up. And I actually purchased something on Amazon this past, yesterday actually. I figured, you know what? I'm going through a lot with my mom. I'm helping her out as best I can. I deserve something extra. Because originally I was supposed to do like a 6-package deal with Amazon before I went to 4. You know, the stand, the Carol Burnett show deal for my mom, the Batman video game, and then what's coming today. So I was supposed to do 6, so I decided to add 2 more. And what I added was a Berenstein Bears book called The Berenstein Bears and the Nutcracker. I mean, come on, I'm a fan of the Berenstein Bears. If you're not a fan of the Berenstein Bears over the past 50 years, you should be. Doesn't matter what age you are. And then also I got myself also purchased my second PS2 game this year. Yeah, I have a lot of PS2 games that I've gotten over the years, but my second one this year is very unique. It's different. It's one of my first Disney games actually for the PS2, as far as I know. One of my first Disney games. I mean, I have about several Disney games. So I'll show them probably in a video. But this was one of my first ones for the PS2. And this one is called Kim Possible, What's the Switch? And from what I understand from the reviews, it's very good. I mean, I like Kim Possible. I do. I mean, I like the character. I like the show. I just haven't seen all the seasons. But I do have the movies and all that. But like I said, I haven't seen all the seasons. I haven't seen all the episodes. So anyway, I ended up purchasing that for my PS2. So it's my first, I think, Disney game on the PS2. So anyway, that's what I did. So that should be coming in the next 2 days, hopefully. Overall, it was a very productive. That's the word I was looking for at the beginning. Productive weekend. You know, got the Christmas decorations up. Got what she needed to get done for her class, even though technically she didn't have to do the whole revise her Wicca page thing for her class, because the teacher, and I think anybody would agree with this, should accept what they can find and not make them go through all this BS. But again, you know, she got that done and taken care of. Everything was done productively, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens this week. And hopefully we can try, me and my mom can try to get some Christmas gift shopping done very soon. But that's all I'm going to say for now. Let me know what you guys think down below. Video response if you like. Comments are greatly welcome. And thank you for watching this vlog for this past weekend. God bless. Take care. Talk to you later.